Now, if you have been keeping up on social media, you might have heard of the hashtag Open Up the Industry, which goes about how television and radio shows are always kind of hiring the same people over and over again and not giving new talent a chance. And this was all apparently sparked when Boity was announced as the host of the new Ridiculousness Africa. Now, we wanted to ask Shimmy exactly what she thinks about this topic. So let's get into it. Is the industry so closed off?
Yes, I do agree. I think it's a wonderful topic, first of all, and it's time that we have these kinds of discussions as artists, you know. And I was actually listening to Bonang on her radio show discussing, and I think it's fantastic. I think that we've become an industry of recycled artists. I absolutely agree. It is the same people that I see either in the same soapies or moving from one soapie into the next, you know, and you don't really make way for any other artists to really showcase what it is that they are, you know, capable of doing. But in the same instance, I think, you know, our corporate partners are really struggling to try and take risks on names that they don't know. Because let's face it, they want to see numbers go up. They want to see money go up.
Following on social media means something to them.
Absolutely, that means a great deal. And if your you know, social numbers does not sort of match up to the corporate partners' you know, economical numbers, then let's rather go with somebody that we do know and that we know can sell a brand.
How do you balance that against the school of thought that says, but the person that you hired right now has delivered great work in the past, and so you know they're a sure thing to go with? Not necessarily even because of the numbers, for instance, but because they're a great talent. But yes, there's a school of thought that says there's a whole bunch of new talent that's waiting to make its way onto the stage, but you're not giving them the chance. How do you balance that?
Well, you know, I think that, you know, we've become so obscure, you know, to really just trusting in the new act. I mean, I'm in the, you know, stand-up comedy industry where we've got new acts popping up like that. You know, and they need a platform to showcase their work. They need a spot like open mic, you know, and then you're gonna kind of look at that and say, you know what, there's something special there. Let me take a chance, you know, because let's not forget that, you know, stars are not, they don't happen overnight. It's a process, you know, and it takes work. I mean, I've been very fortunate to have been working in this industry because I create my own work. You know, and
that's also a very relevant thing, because
with
the internet these days, you can create your own work. If you're a musician, you put up a YouTube video. If you want to be acting somewhere, I mean, I was reading up a blog by Makondlovu who says the internet is there, essentially. It's there for you to do anything that you want to do.
And let's not forget, we are the industry.
This is true.
I mean, this is the thing, because people talk about the industry like it's some vague thing that we are the industry.
So is there an answer? Is there an answer to this open up the industry? How do we do it, you know, equitably for everyone to have a fair chance?
Do your own work. I promise you, do your own work. Produce your own work. Yeah. And that's what I do, but it also has to be of quality. And you got to be disciplined. And then, of course, and you got to realize that it doesn't happen overnight. You got to put the effort into it. I mean, you and I woke up at 4 this morning just to be here.
Can you believe it? And we look like this,
you know what I
mean?
It's successful people start at 5 a.m. people. Okay.
Very interesting topic. Do engage with us on social media and let us know. Do you think that we should open up the industry? And if so, maybe you can share some pearls of wisdom on how we can do that. But here's a question for you. How much do you know about history's greatest inventions, the events and discoveries? Well, did you know that almost a century back, psychologist Sigmund Freud tried to explain how we are who we are through his id, ego and superego theory of personality, and it completely changed the way that we think about thinking. So essentially, here's some food for thought.